Alrighty, okay, so yep, that's working. I'm here now. It's time for the Pokemans. I have been waiting to play this for the last few days. Well, the last few days of actually like playing the game itself, because I have been doing other stuff in it, but I've not actually played the game itself. But now we're doing it. We got Crobat and Infernape, Ambipom, Gabite, Pikachu. Dude, like things are happening and I'm loving it. I'm trying to think. I mean, a part of me could just have like a Chatot as one of the other mons to kind of have like going with us right now, rather than B-Barrel, because I kind of already have a surfing mon being Pikachu, because we have the cool Pikachu. But I figured it kind of just makes a little bit of sense maybe to just kind of stick with what we have for the moment and see how it goes with what we have. Mostly just because like I think the Chatot, like the biggest thing Chatot would just kind of do for us is just make it to where we can fly around a little bit easier. But I kind of don't need to worry about flying around all that much. I think we're kind of okay with things as they are. I'm going to do a Confuse Ray and then probably switch out. Oh, and I forgot to turn on the animations again like a silly goose. Let's go to you. Let's go Gabite. I was thinking, I'm like, you know what, maybe go Ambipom for like that sweet neutrality, but nah. I'm gonna do this and oh my gosh, he somehow... Oh, you know what? No, that would have made sense because of freaking Crobat being the flying type. Well, I guess we can go back out to Crobat now anyways. Let's just give it a little nibble first. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll either hurt itself or flinch. And at that point now, I wouldn't mind just biting it again, hoping for the same deal. There we go. Okay, now we can just quick attack. Perfect. Dude. Oh my goodness, it's Sophie. How you doing? No, we're doing pretty alright. Dude, I got kind of nervous. Like, I'm starting a little bit later than I usually... What? Poison Fang? I think against my better... I'm going to try to replace it, bite with it for a little while. We're going to see how this goes. No, we doing pretty alright. But yeah, no, like, I'm starting a little bit later than I'd want to usually, but it's because I was gonna say I was having I was having like toilet troubles, but it's not like I was having an issue. It was like I flushed, and then I walked away, but then like after like longer than it should, I kept hearing like the water flowing, and so I'm just like, is something busted in it? So, but it's nothing that's like new to me when it comes to it, but it's something that I definitely gonna have to probably look into either trying to fix, or hopefully it's not something that's detrimental. It means we have to get a new toilet, because I don't know how to swap those out really. I have a feeling it's not really like crazy difficult, but it's definitely one of those things where I'm like, I'm either gonna have to watch a YouTube video so many times to hope I understand it, or I'm gonna have to get my dad to come help me out with it, because I won't know jack. And also, I kind of want Gabite to be alive, just in case I want to use it for stuff. Which, okay, and I did not use up all my potions. Kind of want to get it healed up a little bit. And if I wasn't trying to get my mons like stronger, I would have Shell Bell on Crobat, but I kind of want to get it a little bit more experience. Which I know the way this game is kind of set up, it doesn't necessarily, like, it's not required for you to get the Lucky Egg. But, I mean, if I already got one, I'm going to use it. Because why? That is the item you're holding? Yeah, Lucky Egg. Especially with this thing being jolly, too. Like, I kind of want this thing to have the levels just so the attack kind of equals out a little bit. It's nice that it's fast, but I kind of need it to also hit well. Which is why I was preferring Adamant, but Jolly was the nature that I got sooner. And if I really want to, like in the future, I can try to get another Crobat, but be it Adamant. But maybe I'll use this Crobat to, like, you know, breed the offspring. Who knows though? Am I a daily? Not so much every day, but I try to at least what is it, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sometimes, and then Saturdays. I want to say at least 4 times a week is like the number that I can say safely. But yeah, it's usually 4. Because I have Sunday, so like, the wife and I are probably going to end up being on Sunday evenings, because the Animal Crossing update's going to be happening, which I'm also going to be doing that with another couple as well. But like, we got like Animal Crossing that's going to be getting their Switch 2 update, which, dude, when my wife saw that was happening, she sent me a link to the video, and all she just sent me was and I was like, okay, I'm guessing she's excited. And then when I like saw what the image was for the stream, I was like, oh, yep. She was like, I have so much I'm gonna have to do to make sure I'm ready for when it comes out. And I'm like, yeah, you do. She's like, I know, I definitely have roaches in some of my rooms, and I definitely need to clean off my stuff. And I was like, yeah, probably. So yeah, like that's like a thing that we're probably gonna start doing on Sundays. And then Saturdays right now I've been doing BDSP with another YouTube, a fellow streamer that goes by Renegade Gamer. And yeah, we just got to the after game stuff, though I think he's like slightly ahead of me. I'm gonna have Infernate be. And you know what? Let me give you, dude, Smash Hero. How you doing? Oh yeah, and I think since the last time I was on here too, so you guys say I have a black sludge now. I got that. I swiped it off of a Krogunk. I want to give Infernape the lucky egg. That is what I want to do. But yeah, man, not much. There's not too much else going on. I have been. Oh, you know what? Once I get the. Oh my friggin' goodness! This is going so daggum slow. Come on, go to the bottom. There it is. Lucky egg. And holding on the fist plate would do that. Switch you out. Oh, and then also, while I remember, battle scene on. Yes, we switch to these. And then, like, ladies and fellers, dude, look at all of these freaking. Oh well, I mean, you guys can't see the number well, but like, dude, I've got. Oh, you know what? That actually reminds me of berries. As soon as we get to the next town, I gotta check on my lumberries, make sure that they're watered fine. But yeah, like, dude, I've got so many freaking. I've got berries for days, bro. Berries for days. I love it so much. 135 Pam tree berries. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna use with those, but like all like the basic common berries, I've got. I think the lowest amount I have of any is like 20. Just so good. Doing pretty good. Thinking about streaming a bit earlier this coming weekend. More details to come. Which, yeah, Smash just did a Metroid Prime Remastered. I still need to play that game at least one time. You know what? Depending on how things go, that actually might be the next one. Actually, I don't know. I have so many games I want to play after DK64. Just so many. But it's a good thing that there's so much time to be able to just play all the different things I want to. But, I don't know. I always have a hard time, like, when you get somebody who, like, there's a game that you clearly are, like, wanting to play. And then you see somebody else does it, and you're like, "Aw, now I don't know if I can," because they just did it. But I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh, dude, like, still do it. Like, it's cool. You got to." It's a great game. It's a great game. It was fun running 100% that game. And yeah, you do need any help. And yeah, do you need any? No, I don't need any help with the graphics stuff. But I mean, I think I actually have somebody that when it comes to like the art, dude, I love the way she uses colors, like for my my start screen. Like I like the way she does the colors and such. Plus, I mean, she's somebody that like I wouldn't say I know, but I mean I've seen a lot of the stuff she's done, and we've interacted a lot. Wait, is he at level 40? Oh, you know, you're level 39. Almost. Stream what S? Do a saw, dude. Do a saw. Yeah, man, stream whatever you want in the end, bro. Oh yeah, dude, that's what I end up having to kind of just tell myself is like, no, dude, it's your channel. Do what you gotta do, man. But was it like that was my issue with like DK64, man. I was like, oh shoot, no, freaking, because everybody's like, oh yeah, DK December, and I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, like Joe plays it for DK December, and I'm like, what? Oh shoot, you guys are right. So I was like, I didn't know how that was exactly gonna go. Yeah, no, it's all cool. It's all cool, Sophs. I don't know, so if you want to be called Sophs, but I think oh, you know, I called my which I don't want it to be like it's old, but I think that was like I one time tried to call my grandpa's dog that, and he was just like, I don't like that. Don't call her Sophs, and I was like, oh, all right. He was like, yeah, I do not want her to get used to a name I will not use. And, all right, it's your dog, man. But now I have a dog, and I can call him whatever I want. Although we just kind of stick to his name, and then like if I'm disappointed with him, I sometimes will use like Buddy. But the wife and I both, will call him Bubs. I kind of want to see, is there anything in the grass? And I thought I picked up a repel. I must have already used a repel. And I have my items all organized and stuff too, which is super nice. I have so many plates. But I also put a ton of time in the underground. Which I want to put more time in the underground, but my kind of problem I have right now is I don't want to like... But you know what? I have an item finder. Why don't we just do that? No, nothing. I'm looking for nothing. Alright, cool. Well, wasted a repel, but that's fine. I actually got a working version of the Tag Anywhere mod. Ooh. Interesting. I got a working version of the Tag Anywhere mod. Interesting. Oh, and you know what? There's another game that I was talking about having to play as well, because I had if you guys see him once in a while, and we played Four Swords last year. I think it was last year we played Zelda Four Swords. But Vincent the Lego, he gifted me on Steam Croc. I think it was like the remaster of Croc. So there's a real good chance I'll be playing that game at some point in the near future, because I've never played it before, and I heard a lot of good things about it. Is it great? I don't know. Is it like I don't want to say is it one of those like memes where everybody goes, oh yeah, no, this game is great, and it's like okay at best? But I mean, he's like, no, like Croc is good. Croc is not bad for an old PS1 game. No, that's one that you're going to be seeing in the future. But for now, I want to focus a bit more on Metroid, and Prime 2 will be this weekend. Ooh, Prime 2. Yeah, it was. Oh, and then you know what? I also saw they have Wario World on NSO. That's tempting as well, because I've never played it, never got the chance. But it's also because I mostly didn't have the chance. Yeah, dude, woo. Gotta love it, man. Every time it pops up, must yell it to the sky. Who cares if you're in a public place and everybody looks at you funny? Don't care. Blonde hair, don't care. Of course I say blonde hair, don't care, but I shaved my head, so I ain't got no hair. But that's because I have my dad's genetics, and it is not nice to him on that side of the whole thing. 'Twas not kind to him. Where is the fist plate? Fist plate? Fist plate, yes. We will make close combat hella strong. And we're gonna make Gabite hella strong as well with the lucky eggs. Oh, and you know what? If we're... Oh, fudge. No, we're still doing... We're in give. We're not in the actual bag itself, so I can't do the press select. And we'll pretend to move something, but we're not actually. And I kind of want Pikachu to be his little partner buddy, which I don't think I have discharge on it, but it's something I would not mind trying in the future with like Pikachu and Garchomp, is trying to do like a pairing in double battles where I got discharge, but Gabite won't care because it's a ground type. but I kind of wouldn't want it to be its only move. But we also have the Poketopia Pikachu, so like having Surf and Volt Tackle is already pretty gnarly. Alright, time to do one of the more difficult fights in this. Wario World recently released on the NSO. Yeah, it's one I am wanting to try out. Gym Session Pokemon Platinum goes hard. Dude, so hard, bro. Oh my dude, speaking of freaking gym session, I think the wife and I are gonna start going on Saturday mornings together for that. Which I think I told her, I was like, because she's like, you know, talking about wanting to do that. And she's like, well, I also like going to breakfast with you in the morning. I'm like, well, if we go early enough, we can go to the gym first, shower at the gym, and then afterwards we go to the place we'd like to go to for like morning coffee and stuff. And she was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. And I was like, I know. It was my idea, so of course it's good. Oh, this is already bad. Oh, this is already bad. Oh, dear. Pikachu live? Pikachu no live. And no paralysis either. Well, shucks. B-Barrel. Take the hit. It's a reference. Is it a reference to your shiny head? No. 1, hurtful. 2, no. But now that I think about it, that does work out, doesn't it? That works out super well. And I also don't I don't shave it every day because my skin's all sensitive and soft or whatever the hell. So like for me it's come on Pikachu, you gotta land Thunderbolt here. I need you to be cool like that. Be cool. Land the bolt. Are you gonna quick attack and knock me out? You son of a bitch. And still no paralysis. Oh, thanks Obama. You know what? Let's go Apalm or Ambipalm. My girl and I like to go to the gym early in the morning. I only like going to the gym early in the morning. Though I was actually tempted to, cause she preferred, I mean, she just goes whenever she can, but so usually it's in the evening, but I'm like, I hate going to the gym in the evening. Not that it's like a bad thing, but it's, I mean, for like me, like most of the time it's like, my day is over at like 2 or 3. I hate going out and doing stuff, man. Like anytime later in the day. Why are you still using takedown? Why? What? Oh my gosh. I mean, okay. That's the direction that went. I don't know why. Yeah, good golly, and well, for that, good golly, but like, wow. Alright, dude. No, I mean, if that's what Barry wanted, it's what Barry got. And it's nice, too, like, with this generation, since we don't have the experience on, it's, you know, with Apalm getting knocked, or Ambipalm, it is Ambipalm, I must remember that. It has developed from 1 hand to 2 with the tail. It's grown up now. Also, that thing is not living a brave bird from this Crobat. No siree, Bob. I tried going to the gym after work. There's still too many people at the gym, and sometimes the machines I want to use are taken up. That's why I like going in the morning, because typically the people that are going early in the morning are also the kind of people that like I would probably be used to having to be around. And it's also like for me, it's like I just like to, like it's early in the morning, so like everybody who's also there too, like it's the first thing they're doing, and everybody always wants like the start of their day to be, you know, a good start. So, you know, nobody's gonna want to be there to like cause issues, and it's not like, you know, during the afternoon or something where you might get people who are like, man, I'm just like trying to be on my lunch and just want to get my stuff in, and then it's like everybody's gonna be there. Plus, everybody likes to feel like they're getting paid while, you know, doing their workout. I know that's something I try to convince myself whenever I had to go to the gym while I was still in, because I was like, well, you know what? They're always saying, oh, you're always on call. So I was like, let's treat it like that. Also, will I be faster? I am faster. Good stuff. The other thing I don't like about waking up in the morning for the gym is that it reminds me of PT. Well, for me, I think that's why I like doing it also, is because it is that, like, it is a little bit of like, well, you're already kind of conditioned for it. Good experience. I love it. But yeah, like I'm also like, yeah, like I said, kind of experienced with it and used to it. If I did not have Earthquake, I would have definitely learned Dig. And then Roserade, let's go to the Nape. I supplement with weight. I supplement with weights, but that's why calisthenics is so goated. Nobody can take your machine for handstand push-ups. That is super true. See, like that's why, like for me, like yeah, like I would prefer to do stuff at home. Like I would prefer, like you know, if it's like in the spring, summer, fall, go to a track outside somewhere and you know just do some laps, or go to a local, you know, go to your local parks and you know use the trails there or something. Like I don't like going to the gym and being on like a treadmill. Like a treadmill kind of feels a little bit like some like they almost feel like a you know like a mouse or a gerbil or something where I'm like I'm moving but I'm not going anywhere. Plus that also feels easier to do. Like when you actually are moving and going somewhere, like for me it feels different but also productive. Whereas I know like you can still like look down at the you know the or you know, treadmill or whatever and like see your distance, but it never actually feels the same. Like for me it's like when you actually are moving, for me like that's where distance kind of feels important. But if I'm just like in place going somewhere, I'd rather see like how many steps I took and the time I was on there. That for me kind of feels more important. This also might be silly, but I think I'm going to try to go with Pikachu for getting some more experience going through Iron Island. Might not be like the best decision in the world, but it's what I'm doing. You know what? No, let's continue to let Pikachu hold the light ball. And I kind of don't want to have I don't want to have Garchomp too soon. So having Garchomp so soon is going to feel a little broken to did. Yeah, and definitely no. You know what? You say nobody can take your machine for handstand push-ups, but what if somebody who's just like bigger and stronger than you just like comes up to you, just like picks you up, and you're like, wait, what's going on? And they like use you for like benching or for doing squats, and you're just like, huh, well, I guess I am taken up now. What do you do then? I am conditioned, but now I'm glad I can work out at my own time, your own leisure. You don't have to, you know, you don't have somebody screaming at you that you got to do something like more, and you're like, dude, come on, man, like my freaking my toe hurts, like I think I should chill out, and like when you're out, you can just be like, oh yeah, my toe hurts, I'm just gonna stop. Whereas back then it'd be like, I don't care if your toe hurts, you got to keep on going, and then you do, and then you're sad. Also, what's going on? Oh, I realize I'm not going to be able to collect this Riolu egg unless I go back. Which I kind of could do, because I still only have, I could get rid of B-Barrel. Did I go back? Do I go back? Do I? I feel like, yeah, you know what, I'm already, if I'm thinking about it this hard, I should just go back. Not that we're going to use the Riolu. But it's good to still get it. I mean, granted, I know I should have already seen it by now. So oh no, there's a guy on your way to Snow Point who's got Riolu. That's where I would end up seeing if I didn't collect this sack and then hatch it. But yeah, I don't have to run 4 days out of the week. Teamwork, dude. Teamwork does make the dream work. Handstand push-ups on their shoulders, I guess. I mean, yeah. Oh, that. Be like a cheerleader. That sounds like something like a cheerleader workout would be. Which is not like, and that dude, like, because that's like for me, it's like all that stuff that they're supposed to do where you like you're holding somebody up and they're also supposed to flip and then do like handstands on somebody's hand. Like the leg strength and the abs, the back muscles, that's all required for that shit. Like that's why like it's one of those things where they don't tell you, like, you don't realize how much. Like, for me, it's when I hurt my like, I don't know if it was my back or like my side back or whatever it is, but like it's a section of my back, like you don't realize how much you use some muscles to do basic things like walk or stand until you've like torn it, and then you're just like, dude, all I'm doing is standing, why does this hurt so much? And it especially didn't help that when I did that, I was on a ship, so it's not even like just the fact of it hurting. It's that you're constantly moving and it hurt. And I was like, oh, great, this is never going to end. I also think I just realized I don't have any other repels. I have 2 max repels. We're going to attempt to make this work. Also, that's a protector up there. I can honestly say it's never happened to me, but I feel like I'm missing out. Yeah, no, definitely I would not recommend, like, definitely not missing out on getting, like, certain pains. You are not missing out. That's why they always emphasize how important it is. Well, and it wasn't the fact of, like, stretching. The problem is I had to, I was trying to move some stuff, and I was foolishly trying to do a lot of the work on my own, which I should not have done. I should have definitely, like, gotten somebody and asked to help move something. But I was like, no, I can move this by myself. And yeah, I got it moved by myself, but I jacked up my back in doing so. Not worth it. 'Twas not worth it. Okay, Floatzel, just don't use Aqua Jet. Thank you. Ah, yes, the prideful thing we guys have. Pride, idiocy, both kind of go hand in hand. But, I mean, yeah, like, they were, like, still just like, oh, you got it all done by yourself? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, cool, well, can you help me move it out? And I just looked at him and I was like, no, I can't. He was like, what do you mean, no? And I was like, I fucked up my back. And he's like, are you okay? And I was like, probably not, but I'm just not gonna move right now. And it was like less than a week before we were supposed to go on ship, so I didn't get to rest up as much as I wanted to. So like still moving around and everything. And then it ended up being so like then I got there and all I did was I just did like one motion where I'm trying to look at something that's like above me. And I just did like I'm like looking up and I got, like bending backwards a little bit. And I just like, turned my body to look kind of from right to left. And I got like halfway through the turn and it was a sharp pain. It didn't feel like tearing or anything, but it was just like a sharp pain, and I was like, it like kind of took the air out of me, and I just was like, I cannot move. Had to sit down, and they were just like, dude, you're good. Come on, like, they keep doing this, and I was like, no, I can't. Dude, I was like, I have never had a pain like this before, and they were like, okay, well, I guess try to go get looked at. And I'm like old man walking down to the to get looked at, and they couldn't figure out what it is. And this is a dude who's supposed to like be a doctor or at least like the next best thing you can get on a Navy ship. But I'm just like, he's like moving, and he's like, wait, so this doesn't hurt? And I'm like, no, that doesn't hurt when you move it, but when I move it, it hurts. And he's just like, he can't figure it out for the freaking life of him. And he's like, huh. I wonder how that's supposed to go. And I'm like, I think that means I tore a muscle. And like, the other, like his little, I don't know what you call it, assistant or whatever, just kind of like looking at him like, yeah, that makes sense to me. And the guy's like, and the guy that's just like sitting there and he's just pondering and pondering and pondering. And he's like, I think it could be something a little bit more than that. And I'm like, I explained what happened, and I think he was just like, well, I mean, in any other case, I guess there's really not too much else you can do, but just rest on, don't walk around, move, as little movement as possible. And I was like, oh, I can do that. I refuse to move. Yeah, mission failed successfully. That definitely was the case. Yeah, it's like there was a Kid then that Kid Icarus bit. Yeah, I did it. It's like, you did it, but at what cost? And dude, for like the next 6 months, if I stood up for too long, especially if I stood up and was still, I mean, my back was just done. Like, I could not, like, if I moved, it was like old man walking. I was just like slightly hunched over, and I'm just like small steps until like it loosened up a bit, and then I could move again. Which I've not had that issue in a long time. Now I can just stand up and I'm fine. But like, man, that year and a half afterwards just sucked. And it totally helped that I had to, stand and do nothing for long periods of time, having to listen to somebody talk or whatever else. I loved it. I miss it. I don't miss it. Come back, construction man. I still love that. Mission failed successfully. Dude, that's what... I love seeing, like, too, like, cause, like, being in one of the Facebook groups, for some, you know, just for some fun, like, maintenance meme page, essentially, but, I loved seeing the, when, like, people are supposed to do, like, a test or whatever, and they get, like, the minimum score to pass, and it's like, oh, you failed the test, minimum score to pass, and it's exactly what they got, and they're like, dude, there's no way. And it's like, well, no, apparently you figured it out. Gotta be more careful next time. You're younger than me in the end. Yeah, but again, though, I definitely don't feel younger. Not anymore. But I mean, that's like a thing, too, that gets, like, I wouldn't say, like, annoying for me, but there's, like, definitely people who are just, like, dude, like I said, like, when I went to go get looked at the doctor the one time, like, he just kind of looked at me, he was like, why are you here? And I was like, huh? I was like, what do you mean, why am I here? He's like, you're young. You're like, you really shouldn't be having, like, issues like this. And I was like, I don't know how to, like, I don't know how to tell you this, but, like, I had a very, very specific pain that I'm not used to. I got looked at for it because I'm not supposed to hurt like that. Like, I don't know what you, like, mean. Like, I'm too young to have these problems. Like, I didn't understand his question. I'm like, am I supposed to find, like, a deeper meaning to this? Because there isn't. There is not one, like, at all. Like, I got hurt. It was very weird. But yeah, like, definitely, like, the idea of people just being like, you're too old to have X, Y problems. And I'm like, I promise you I have X, Y, and maybe even Z problems as well. But yeah, it was very odd. Very, very puzzling. But I mean, like, this guy was also... I mean, this guy was probably, like, beyond retirement age, but still wanting to do, you know... He's still wanting to be a doctor. Do I want to teach anybody? Because I know we're definitely not teaching it to my 6th team member. A part of me kind of wants to teach it to Pikachu. I don't really want to teach it to Ambipom. I'm kind of solid with how Ambipom is right now. Like, I know Ambipom's not perfect, but I mean, like, it's fine. It does the job. You know what? I might as well just go this way real quick. Wait, is there nothing else here? Oh, no. I was a fool to go this way. Is there anything here? Well, shucks. A couple of steps wasted. Give that Kalos love. Man, oh, you know what? If I've become cool with, like, playing, you know, DS or 3DS games like this, I will end up having to actually play X and Y at some point. I haven't played X and Y in years, though. Wow, it's actually been probably like 3 or 4 years since I've played... You know what? Actually, I would bet you it's been longer since I've played through the Gen 6, which is... Wow, that game has been out for over a decade now. I remember when that game was new. Like, I remember, like, the day, like, going out and getting that game, and I did the old-fashioned, like, sitting in the car and looking at the back of it and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna play the game. I didn't play it in the car, though, because, I got motion sickness relatively easy when it came to, in-the-car gaming, so that's why I was reading the back. Because the back was easier to be able to, like, look up and just, you know, yeah, be able to, like, look up and out the window, rather than playing a game and you don't want to take your eyes off of it. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I think I might vom. You couldn't do that, no siree. Also, I love this Pikachu. It's been such a delight. And it's 44, which I want to get to 45. We're going to get everybody to 45, and it's going to be a nice, clean number. Rhyhorn? Oh, Pikachu, dude, you've got this again. Which, I bet you, like, even with, without having the, light ball here, this probably would have done, you know, all the damage, but, I mean, that would have probably even gotten this thing to 45 if I had it with the Lucky Egg. Doing this battle, but I didn't want to. Because I think having like the traded experience on top of Lucky Egg experience in this is a bit much, unless we are going to keep this Pikachu a Pikachu the entire time. Then I would actually be tempted to do that more often. Because right now I intend to... Like right now I potentially am wanting to evolve the into Raichu. But I kind of don't know if I should though. I don't know. I might actually do I might try to do a poll for that at some point, where where I say, should I keep Pikachu, or do we want, Raichu? I don't know. Oh, these headphones! Don't poke my headphones. Oh yeah, we have one more max repel. And I wish they would give you the freaking black flute before the white flute. But I sadly have the white flute right now. Could always make a poll on Discord. If I don't do it on Discord, I'd probably do it on YouTube. I think right now I get more feedback from like YouTube posts often than Discord posts. But I know I haven't done too much on my Discord as of late. But there are things that I am wanting to do in it. Apparently there's some things, like if you're wanting to do it, it's not entirely recommended to say certain things, I guess. I don't know why. But it's gonna be, as I said, I got stuff that I'm wanting to do in there, but if I do it, it's gonna be like what I've done in the past, which, I mean, it's a lot of Batman Beyond stuff. I'll tell you that. As much of an aura gap as Raichu has over Pikachu, you might need to keep it for the light ball vibes. See, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking is like, for the light ball. You got to do it for the light ball. I gotta get started on doing posts on YouTube. Do you have the availability to do that? I remember like when I got it, I remember I started streaming, and then all of a sudden it was like, you can now you can make community posts, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I remember I mentioned it to somebody, and they got like really upset that I had access to making community posts, and they were just like, wait, what? You can make community posts? And I was like, well, yeah, it just gave me permissions. And they were like, how many subscribers do you have? And I think at the time I had like 16. And I was like, this many? And they were like, what the hell? It told me I needed like 400 or 500 before I had access to community posts. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this scenario now. Like, I mean, I didn't do that to you, man. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Maybe I'll have to see when I get home and schedule next stream. Sucks to suck? I mean, yeah, I guess so. That's. I was just like, what am I supposed to? I don't like what you want me to like. I don't like it. Double hit tickle area late. Do I want to teach something else to Ambipom? I don't think I really have any other moves, though. It can't learn Bullet Seed, can it? No, that would have been neat. Part of me wants Iron Tail, but I want to try to stick to things that utilize the Technician boost a little bit. Return, I was initially going to teach this to Crobat, but now I kind of just like where we're at with it. If it could have learned a Drain Punch, would 1000% have taught it Drain Punch in this era at least. Like now, so much in the newer games, I don't know if I would have, because it's now what 75 power like Brick Break, which is a bummer, and it's adamant, so we are not going with special moves. Because yeah, no, I don't even think anybody can learn Drain Punch, which is whack that freaking Infernape could not. See, like, I think it can learn Payback. So it can learn Payback. But the problem is like, Payback gets boosted. Well, was it? Because I don't think it has negative priority either. Maybe I could do that. It just occurred to me that if you, Renegade, and I play Gen 8, we can all get a different starter. What's your go-to starter for Gen 8? Because I think Renegade likes the two. I at least know I liked Grookey. I think he liked both Grookey and Scorbunny, I think. But I also wouldn't mind playing as any of the others. I think the only one I hadn't played as is Sobble. I don't think I've played with a Sobble yet. Payback is tempting. Kinda wouldn't mind Payback. I didn't teach it, oh, what's the other move? Pursuit. I think it could have learned Pursuit as an egg move, but I didn't teach it that. My Payback is tempting. You know what? I was gonna say I never use it. I know I have a stockpile of them too. Flash, Grass, non, Substitute. Do I want to try Payback? How much PP it has? 10. You know what? I'll give it a little bit of time, but maybe in the future. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna have to. We are totally just going to bag. Oh, you like the Funky Monkey too? Ah, shucks. Let's go to the bag. Give you this. Yeah, so we will take away and give you that instead. There we go. That works. And then let's collect this iron plate. Yeah, iron plate. Delightful. Grass monkey. That funky monkey. Oh, I did Scorbunny on my first playthrough, but I'm willing to try the other two. So yeah, I would, like I said, I wouldn't mind trying out Sobble because I don't think I've played as Sobble yet. So yeah, like if we wanted to do it, like I had Sobble, like I said, I think Renegade likes having Grookey. I think so, yeah. So I don't know. That's something we could look into doing. I think it could work out. Grass monkey. Somebody had to have made a freaking that connection too, like just instead of grass monkey, they had to have. Somebody has to. Oh crap, and I think I realized too that none of my mons in this I think have nicknames anymore. Crud. Because I know it's supposed to be Firecrotch the Infernape. But Gibble also, I can't give Gibble a name because I think I accidentally, because it's traded over, I would have to send it to my other game to give it a nickname. So Magnemite flinches, Geodude is Dungeon Rings? Yes. Ooh. Gonna have to talk about it more. Fish is, what is it? Well, I think he's, actually, he might be off soon. Panda, how you doing? We got Panda in the house. Swing, slash. And I love that Aerial Ace gets a boost, so fighting types, not scared of him anymore. And it's beautiful. So yeah, no, somehow Apom, or Ambipom, it is Ambipom. It's a big girl now. I have to remember that. She's a big kid now. I wonder, I don't know if this is like my dumb way of thinking about it. I'm like, wow, can I actually get in trouble for using the jingle like that? I wonder. I wonder. Now I'm singing Afro Man songs, man, and I'm like the most soberest you could ever be, and I'm trying to sing songs like that. That ain't right. I don't know if I would say it's like blasphemy or anything, but it doesn't seem right to be sober singing some killer Afro Man songs. And then I'm gonna go with Tickle, because no matter what, it's gonna use Force Palm on it. So you know what? Let's have fun with that. See, look at that. That's fucking teamwork. Hell yeah. Now I'm out here quoting Tenacious D. I was kind of hoping for another level up. I was gonna be like, is that gonna be good enough? Is it gonna be like the Goonies and be good enough? Oh, no, yep, now we're gonna be having more double battles. Shucks. Nah. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, 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 nah. Actually, does that still work in this too? Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's start that does that. We can look at the numbers. Oh, you have inner focus, so this isn't even gonna matter anyways. But it's still a good strong hit. I think I actually prefer seeing the... Oh, I can't change the number while we're... I'm like looking, I'm like, why isn't it changing the numbers back to the bars? But yeah, it doesn't, it won't let me do that. I think until this is done. Oh, and that's such a good move to use against Lucario, no. Oh, gee golly gosh. Whoa. Whoa, Amy Palm. You did not need that. There we go, back to the bar. Oh my gosh, though. Like, what was actually... Let's do this. That works, I guess? Because I think Amy Palm will still hit Graveler, so this will work. At least I believe so. Yeah, there we go. Pop, pop. Dude, I freaking love, like, every time I just always... see, there he is. Talk about what more if I... Dude, some Gen 8 shenanigans. That's what he's talking about. Also, how you doing, Renegade? When I was talking earlier about how Saturdays I've been playing BDSP, it's with that fella. I kind of don't know if I want to be running into Wild Mons now that I think about it, because like double battle Wild Mons, that's scary territory. Very scary territory. Do. Great timing. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's also. That's why I was like, I think he's off soon. Dude, can I like stop moving this around? I need to stop moving this around. So we got all the HP up there. Come on, give me less than. I was like, give me less than 3 encounters by the time we get to the end, please. Although if I was gonna find a shiny at all, I mean Onyx or Steelix would be pretty cool. Oh, that would be kind of a bummer though. Be a little bit of a bummer if that were the case, because that would mean I would have to have 2 ground types. Oh my gosh. Although maybe playing it along with someone else would be less boring. Oh, okay, I'll let you guys enjoy Swish. Yeah, oh no, he's talking about... I don't want to say something and it just be like stupid inappropriate. But he's talking about all of us doing Swish at the same time. The tree. Doodly-doo. And then Force Palm. Oh, come on. I think we'll be able to take that hit no problem. Ambipom should be fine. Well, I did say should. Lucario's gonna be oakley dokley. Which is good that was the case, too. Golly. And let's go this way with it. Oh, of course. I'm gonna get so many encounters before we actually get to where I want to go. Oh, and I'm only a little scared. You know what sucks is that everybody's weak to Earthquake. A lot of Mons get Earthquake. And then a lot of Mons are also weak to Lucario. If I find a shiny, it's gonna be the scariest day. Crap, does Lucario also have Inner Focus? I think Lucario has Inner Focus, doesn't it? Oh, that would be bad. Oh, that would be bad. Also, Wild Steelix, freaking metal, dude. It's an idea. Oh, that could be a cool idea. I'll have a different starter. Yeah. It's an idea since the 3 of us can... Yeah, different starter. Exactly. Since it was your idea. First pick, yeah. Yeah. Oh, do I want to try to do this? Let's try this. I kind of want to... let's try to knock out a Steelix. Oh, you went for the wrong one. Slam. Do. Roll out. Tickles. Tickled. Come on. Oh no. Bone Rush. Mother trucker. I was hoping the double hit was gonna land and then he'd go for Steelix. Well, I'm the only one who's gonna get hit by that. Main gripe with Swish is that it's not much a bad game, it's just boring. Yeah, no, definitely boring is the word I would use for that as well. And I don't know, I also don't like G-Max is boring. Like that was kind of a disappointment. Like G-Max or Dynamaxing in general just didn't really feel like crazy exciting. It was, yeah, like that wasn't really exciting, and then let's try to do it this way. And then like I mean it did, like for me it was like I know everybody gives it like crap for like the map being very like linear, but I think it tried something with its map, but I just don't think it did it as well as they could have. And this is also like in the future, I'm actually tempted to try like the fake out last resort strategy. But if I do that, I gotta think about what item I would want AMB Palm to hold once it actually comes to Battle Revolution, because that's when I would end up trying to actually go about like that whole strategy as well. Well. Met my goal at sub 3 hour. 2 hours, 50 minutes, 2 seconds. Nice. Also thought of time saves while playing there, so that's gonna work. Oh my goodness. Gen 5 maps were linear and they were great. Yeah. When will you stream? I think he said, I think it's gonna be speedrun Sundays. I remember that being a thing. I still wanna, like, if I try it, and this is something I've talked about for probably almost a month now. Where I think a game that I want to try to do is Emerald, because for me, like, Emerald is something that I could do because I know it well enough, and I know I've seen wow, that was a knockout with a crit. Freaking love Ambipom. Yeah, like Emerald is one where like I've watched. I mean, and this sounds dumb, but I've listened to Worcester do like the gold symbol speedrun, which I don't think that's something. Oh come on, Staraptor, really gonna complicate Ambipom? Let's try to make this work. I was gonna say, who are you kicking? But of course, it's me. Ouch. Now tickle the birdie. I wonder if birds can even be tickled. Please hit, please hit, please hit. Thank you. Now I kind of have to hope Staraptor hits Lucario. Okay, as sad as it is, that's kind of good. Because I would say, after a tickle, that thing is definitely living, which is good. And you have your other one, which is Metacham. Alright. Oh, nuts. You know what, Pikachu? I'm sorry, you're my sacrificial lamb here. Map for Gen 5 looks linear on surface, but definitely a lot of exploring routes. Yeah, and the Mons in Gen 5 were just... like, even like the Mons that were supposed to be like the ones that weren't too much like they weren't supposed to be like phenomenal, I still loved them. Like I like even like I think I did a run. I mean I only got like maybe 3 or 4 badges into it, but I actually was playing I think I was playing like a black version with just like the Patrat line. I think I ended up evolving it to Watchog. But like I actually even enjoyed just having like that mon. Like it was fun to use. Oh, I will say it's the one thing I actually like about it's actually the one thing I like about Sword and Shield is I love Greedent. I think Greedent is probably my favorite Route 1 rodent encounter. I kind of loved it a lot. Oh, that's right. Earthquake. Lucario, you gonna take that well? I didn't realize how low Lucario was. Well, see ya. Oops. Every Sunday is Speedrun Sunday. Yeah, like, I think if I was gonna try one, I think it would be Emerald. Word. And that's exactly it, Smash. It was point A to point B, but there was a lot to explore. Gold Temple speedrun for worst rate is, dude, 19 whole ass hours. Let's go double hit on you. Pop, pop. Because I think we'll get the knockout on Curly. Yeah. I probably should have gone for Hippopotas, but I think I'll also get more experience out of it too. So if I'm gonna greet it, you know what? With huge power, Diggersby. Without huge power, kind of like Greedent a little bit more. Just a little bit though. But I think I also just like, I think it's like Greedent's design really helps. I don't really like the whole thing with the ears with Diggersby. I don't know why, but like for some reason it kind of like throws me off a little bit. It's odd. Greedent is pretty. Yeah, no. Greedent is pretty cute. Lols. Next Sunday is gonna be Super Mario 64. Ooh. Oh, and when you do Super Mario 64, what console are you gonna be playing it on? That's where my question's gonna be at. And then it's gonna be also the question of, is it gonna be a 120 star run, or is it gonna be as fast as possible? Are you gonna try to do like an as fast as possible? I guess any percent, any star? I don't know what they call it, but like, is it gonna be, you know, one of those, and then like afterwards, then maybe you'll be like, let's see if I can do 120 star. NSO is gonna be a jank fest. Oh boy. Well, and I think NSO, does it have the does NSO patch backwards long jump? I don't remember, because I know like if you can't do it in All Stars. And because I think they use the updated version, so I think you can't do backwards long jump in it. I think, pretty sure that's the case, right? 70 star, tough enough. Yeah, it makes sense. Slower, shower into dinner into beer. Dude, that sounds like a good time. Yeah, we'll see you later, Chance, man. Dude, I actually, like, I haven't drank. I'm not much of like a beer guy. Like, it's not bad, but I'm not much of a beer. Forking hell, if I would have known you were doing that, I would have done double hits. Can't flab it. Yeah, you have to do a modified strategy of the BL legend. Okay. Doodaloo, little Lou. A-Palms 45. Lou. Let's switch to Crobat, bat. And then Ambipom will hold the coins. Yes, we switch. And then we give you the lucky egg. Switch out black to that. Do you put you there? 45, and then we're gonna try to get Crobat. I mean, just for this battle. But when it actually comes to like the gym, I mean, we're gonna clearly be using Infernape and Gabite. But I do kind of want Gabite to be the first one to get to 48. Because that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be 45, then 48, and then everybody to 50. But I know that I kind of want it to be Gabite first so that we do have Garchomp. Not that we need it, but I kind of want to just to say that we have it. I also can't do glitches anyways, just trying to play the game fast. Okay. Spoiler alert, there will not be much TikTok Clock, Tiny Huge Island, or Rainbow Ride. Yeah, no, I am not a fan of Rainbow Ride either. Totes not a fan. What was it? You can get 70 stars by just doing the first floor, I believe. Ain't gotta do all that craziness with it. You're probably going to use Force Palm on Glameow, so I am going to just go overkill, and we're going to Brave Bird Zubat. And spoiler alert, it's not getting old anytime soon. But yeah, no, I definitely like when it comes to like the top floor levels of 64. There's a lot of them where I'm just like, oh, this is where the game becomes a chore for me. Although like TikTok Clock, I have mixed feelings on it because there's definitely aspects of it I love. Like design-wise, it's super fun design-wise. But just because design-wise it's kind of fun does not mean it's like great still. And then I think like the titles for some of the stars is not like crazy obvious sometimes. Or it doesn't help that like because you go in and it's like, okay, you can kind of collect stars even if you're not in like in the mission for it, but it's like sometimes it's like, you know, like the whole shoot into the wild blue, it's like, why is it called that when you definitely need to shoot into like a very specific area? Come on. Although, hot take, I actually like Wet Dry World. Wet Dry World is okay. The idea of the whole hidden town thing was super interesting. You know what? I'm gonna, you know what? No, because this is another one where you'll probably end up. Wait a minute, did freaking Lucario get knocked out? Oh my! Oh right, did you get revenged by freaking Krogunk, bro? Oh, Lucario, yes, silly goober. Do not get burned. Do not get burned. Good. And now I wish you had. I wish you had your black sludge on you. Or just prioritize getting the easy ones. You know, like Wet Dry World is like, I love the concept of it. Don't know if I fully love its execution. But it's definitely not bad. Like, they definitely have worse worlds. Although, like, for me, it's like, I want to like Rainbow Ride. But Rainbow Ride is just... It's so infuriating. You make, like, one mistake and it's either, okay, you have to now come back here. You have to kind of, like, go back into the level because you lose a life. Or it's you, and this is good, they heal you after this, or it's just like you fall down and just the amount of time loss is egregious. And I will take this egg with me. Like I said, we're not going to really try to, like, we're not using the Riolu, because I think I have 1, 2, 3, I mean, I have, wow, I didn't realize how many physical attackers I have, and then one mixed attacker. Huh. I mean, I don't care, like, if the team's not changed, but realization is still interesting, though. Prioritizing easy one. I just know a lot of people do not like it because of the negative emotional aura, the internet says. Yeah, Zubat coming out of his Pokeball ready to battle just to see a giant 4-winged gargoyle falling out of this Mach 3, just... Oh yeah, dude, that's like borderline, like the, yeah, like for that, like that almost reminds me if anybody watched Super, it's like seeing Vegeta fight, oh, I can't remember what the freaking, what the kid's name was, and it sucks as I remember, was it Khalifa, and, man, I cannot remember the freaking characters' names, but like, I can't remember what the dude's name was, but it's like watching him, it's like watching him fight Vegeta, and it's just like, this is what you can be if you try hard enough. Kaba, yeah, that's what it is, Kaba. Yeah, it's like watching like Kaba and Vegeta fight. You're just like, oh, this should definitely be one-sided. Too bad we're not using any freaking steel types. And then this should be, yep, right there. Then we get a nugget. All the top floor boards do. PRE, TTC also suck at the cloud level. Yeah. Fish shizzle. Starmie, my dude, let it round out with special attacks. I don't think you can't. I don't think Starmie. Oh yeah, Starmie is not in. Starmie is not in platinum. I think I've mentioned it before. The mon I actually intend to use in this is going to be it's gonna be Milotic. So we're actually about to get Milotic here pretty much like right after the gym, it's actually what I'm wanting to do. Is go and get Milotic. Literally before anything else, I want to go get Milotic. Because as soon as we have the ability to use Strength, Milotic. I've never used it in a regular playthrough of the game before, so this will be, it'll be my first time with that. I didn't like Super for the most part, though there's rumors of a remake. Wait. They're gonna remake Super? That would be interesting. That's an interesting idea. Huh. Also, what was I... Oh, I wanted to check for something, but I don't remember. I like Super for the most part. That scene where she was crazy. Oh yeah, no, he did a good job with that. Like, cause I think that was their way of just trying to be like, hey, we know like Vegeta's supposed to be like a dick. Here's your compromise. We're gonna just have him talk about, you know, destroying everything about this guy, and also him just like beating the ever-living bejeebus out of him. And yes, we will switch this out for that, because Crobat ain't doing shit in this gym. Literally not a shit. Yeah, it's supposed to come out this year. It's gonna follow the Moro and Granola arcs from the manga. Oh yeah, well, was it because the Dragon Ball Super was mostly supposed to be about like, I mean, it was just supposed to be a continuation of like Battle of the Gods essentially. And Blaze Kick. Or actually, yeah, no, because what was Battle of the Gods supposed to be like a movie? Pretty sure that was the case. How did you live to be able to even torment me? How dare you? Oh, that's right, Torment. I was there. I remember that. Close combat? Alrighty. Oh, you know, and it is also a level 38 still, because I guess I kind of Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F because the first two story arcs, and it continues after that. New meta, Strength, Milotic. You know what, Renegade, I would love to see you go through with that. I think for me that sounds a little bit silly. Became, not because. Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F became the first two story arcs. Which I do love the idea of freaking, like, it's still just for Broly. Or no, actually, no, it was, Resurrection F. Of them just, like, he just was like, oh, I trained for a couple of months, or a couple of weeks, whatever. And he got this new form that was just after them having to actually try to train to get to that. Like, for me, I was just very much like, man, this really is where, like, people give crap to, like, the Dragon Ball writers, because their writing does kind of seem like, you know, it's like, these things just kind of happen. I went to the wrong one. Can Milotic even learn something? Probably not. But, I mean, I think Gyarados can learn it, so who knows? There's a good chance the first story arc in New Super will be a Broly retelling. Well, I think at this point now, I think they do have a whole Broly arc where it's kind of going that way right now. But I think I remember, actually I shouldn't do that, I should do this. I think they have it now in the, I mean, I don't know if it would be considered spoilery or not, but they actually got it where Broly was able to go Super Saiyan and he maintained control. Oh yeah, no, Broly's canon, which is so nice. I guess recommend people just watch Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F so they don't have to watch the first two arcs of Super. Yeah, I always just kind of like, I just like going straight to, like, there's really not too much that happens. I always just like going straight to, what's the one where they have to deal with, like, they got, like, Zamasu, where they deal with him. Like, his is okay, but I mostly like to skip, like, the beginning parts of it, because I'm just like, I don't really care much for Zamasu, but then I'm just, like, kind of, like, coming to, like, the conclusion of, oh yeah, no, he's got some ill intent. Champa and Vada, essentially, Sam Brothers Can, which is so nice. Essentially, yeah, you only missed the first introduction of Champa. Yeah. The Goku Black Arc? Oh yeah, because those are, like, those do go hand in hand. Hand in hand, body and body, because they literally fuse. Which, I mean, if that's a spoiler alert for somebody, I mean, that show is years old at this point. Like, what are you doing? Wait, no, go back. I want to battle this guy. Wait, am I stupid? Huh, I guess I am. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo-doo. Zamasu arc just went too long and got confusing. A little bit. Yeah, well, and also, like, I think that, like, for me, like, that's where I think, like, it literally was, like, they needed to just, like, like, I think, like, everybody talks about how just, like, power levels kind of became bullshit, but, like, around that time is definitely where you're, like, it's not even, like, you know, power levels are bullshit, it's the antagonist literally could not lose. I mean, it was incredibly odd how that whole thing ended up working out. But the ending of it was kind of funny, where they're just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna totally delete this timeline and just say, screw it. It's whatevs. So yeah, we still have Infernape. Infernape is doing fine. We're gonna let Infernape keep doing what it's doing. And just blaze kicking literally everybody in the face. Yeah, no, it was not a great ending. If somebody hasn't watched Super at this point, they're not going to. Dude, you'd think that now, but I mean, I attempted to watch, what is that? One Piece. I mean, I tried watching, like, One Piece, like a year or two ago. Oh, let me guess, your PAL level's like a billion? Oh, please, no one gives a crap about PAL levels anymore. Yeah, they just really... I said it just, like, the concept was just goofy. Like, I mean, shoot, I think at this point now, like, even Krillin would probably be able to break a freaking Scouter with the way their readings go nowadays. Like, Krillin, dude. What's even going on with that? Although I will say, like, watching in Super 2 where Krillin is going against freaking Super Saiyan Blue. But then I think they try to say that, like, oh no, like, Super Saiyan Blue, or I don't know if it was considered, like, a, like, if they were just like, oh yeah, no, like, this is the logic behind it, or if somebody told me this, but somebody had said, like, oh yeah, no, like, Super Saiyan Blue, he has more control over his ki, that way, and I was like, is that what's going on? Is that the case? He just has great control over his ki, that's how that goes? It's like, yeah, like in Super Saiyan, he really wouldn't have been able to that well, but I'm like, I don't think that's the case. I think he always could control it well enough. But I don't know. At least I gave my boy Trunks the final blow. It's a different kind of energy. Frieza, oh, let me guess your problems. I know, oh yeah, it was, yeah, you beat him, but you still lost. Yeah, like that for me, where I'm just like, oh, come on. I was like, they did it. Although that was interesting seeing, you know, like just Super Saiyan Rage being a thing. It was kind of neat. I don't know. Because what is it? I think they put Super Saiyan Rage like kind of in like the same category as Super Saiyan. What do they call it? Oh, I can't remember. What is that form that they have where like it's still Super Saiyan 1, but it's when it's super bulky? I can't remember what they called that. Oh yeah, God, it's supposed to be a different beast entirely when it comes to controlling the flow of ki, so I think... Yeah, and I think that's what people were trying to say that it was. But yeah, I cannot remember what that level for Super Saiyan was, where they just got bulky. I think it's something like simple. It's like literally it's like Super Saiyan 1.5 or something like that, like something goofy like that. Ultra Super Saiyan, Maximum Over Saiyan. You are mocking me, aren't you? We keeping it? Yeah, we'll keep it Infernape. There's not really a term for it. The term is grade 2 and grade 3. Oh, you know what? That sounds familiar. And then let us... Do I have any more ethers, or did I use them all? I think I used all my ethers. Yeah, I used them. I did use my ethers earlier for some stuff I was doing. But, you know, we got 30 Lepa Berries. Let's go use... Oh man, oh man. And you know what? If we're here also, you got 4 PP ups. There we go with close combat, earthquake. Let me look. What were some of the other moves? Bravebird's got 15. I don't think I'd want to use it on double hit. Pikachu's moves are fine. I think I'll save some of the other ones in case for Milotic's, because I know I'm going to be teaching Milotic Ice Beam. I want to save it for that. I do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups and drink plenty of juice. Yeah, it's either grade 3 or like ultra, depending on the fans. I think I remember grade 2. I think it being that. Sounds familiar. I got a hint of familiarity with that. Oh, hiccups. And we'll blaze kick it again. In the face. And blaze kick in the face. Yeah, I think... and that's like another thing too that ends up being like something you have to kind of worry about when like trying to do anything with Dragon Ball, is if you try to talk to fans about that stuff, it always just ends up going in like some of like the most negative direction freaking possible. Like everybody's always just like so freaking angry about that stuff. It's like, no, it's this, and you're like, but didn't they even say was it? It's like, yeah, but like they don't know what they're even talking about. They're freaking crazy. They don't know what's going on. And I'm like, okay, I feel like they do, but I mean that's your choice, I guess. And we're gonna blaze kick again. Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice. Which, and it is and like interesting too for like even if I didn't want to like really go like to the gym and stuff, which I mean I'm gonna still go. Like the simplicity of being able to just like, even while I'm and this is something I talked about before too, is like there's no reason why like just to like start my morning I could just do some of that stuff just to kind of keep some kind of maintenance with it, but I never do. But it's something I actually like want to do with like doing stuff like in Stadium or Battle Revolution, where you can kind of just like put the controller down and watch the turns play out. As I want to try to like bring start like curling again during that whole thing, because that's what I used to do when I was younger. Like during Stadium 2, like I just like curl. I think we only had like 20s or something. But I was just like tried doing that, and I was like, this'll be good for me in the long run. And I did it for like 3 weeks, and then I stopped. And I don't even know if I really saw like much of a difference. Yeah, I do my best to stay away from the rabid fans of any series. Yeah, also we need Blaze Kick to stop missing. Super not cool when you miss. And yeah, just ignore those people. Yeah, that's from what I understand. There's a lot of I'm that way about a lot of stuff. Also, snap, 18 concurrent viewers. My goodness, appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. While we sit here talking about we're playing Pokemon, but talking about Dragon Ball. But like barely talking about Dragon Ball. But we came here to watch Infernape, punch Steelix's in the face. And I guess parts of its body as well. Which I don't know. I gotta like see like the size comparison. I'm pretty sure it would just make more sense for it to just try to hit it in the body. Because it would have to jump up to hit it in the head. And I think close combat should be good, and Inferno will be so close to 45. It is so dadgum close. Good stuff, Monkey Man. Which I'm also now trying to think too, like, it's definitely good that I'm trying to go for like the fast and hard hitting setup for this thing. Because wow, do I not have the HP to do a lot. Oh, I did get to 45. Sweet. Look at that, 145 for attack, 131 speed. And now you want to learn Fire Spin. Nope. Like, why wouldn't they have given it, like, you know, Blaze Kick or freaking Fire Punch for a, you know, like a stronger fire move? Like, it literally wants you to just deal with Flame Wheel until Flare Blitz, which is such a huge freaking jump in power. So yeah, now at this point we can get Milotic, which I really want to get that. Contains Flash Cannon, lowers defense, special defense if it hits. Which, and it's so annoying too, I just freaking watching Chugga's Heart Gold, and him talking about how, I think he said Flash Cannon lowers accuracy, and I'm like, no it doesn't. So it's official, Stranger Things is the new Star Wars Marvel. I saw an article saying they're doing an animated spin-off. Ah, gee willikers. But the show just ended. Are they already going to talk about doing a bunch of stuff for it? And it's also still weird too, seeing like what I'm assuming is like mixed reviews for the ending. There's a lot of people that say the ending for Stranger Things, which I have no idea. I didn't watch Stranger Things. I don't really intend to finish it. I watched season 1 and then parts of season 2, and I was like, I'm okay. And I think my wife was the same way. She's like, I don't really care to watch it that much, so whatevs. Let us go to... I don't think I have the availability of getting the Super Rod, do I? Hold on, let me check. Actually, where is that? Because I don't think that makes you... Super Rod, look. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Super Rod location. What? No. Oh, yeah, so it's fight area, so... Good Rod is... Oh, you know what? I should already have it. If I don't, I gotta go and talk to a guy. So let us do this. Riolu, you're gonna hang out there for a little bit. I personally like the ending, but I understand the points people have against it. Yeah, I don't know. I just know, like, just people were just like, and this is where, like, for me, I like that the issues were just... Like, it's an actual story issue that people had with it, where they were just like, how do you forget a lot of, you know, characters that are in it? Like, from like, that I understand. So yeah, let's go pick up the Good Rod, because I'm pretty sure I did not pick it up, even though I probably should have. Knowing that, well, then again, initially when I, like, went through this area, my plan was to use East Coast Shellos. But then I ended up not. Oh, apparently I do have the fishing rod. That's good. Well, there's nothing wrong with verifying that I needed it or not. But that also means we're gonna go... Yeah, we gotta go there. And I need to switch out Chatot for... You know, I actually might as well just switch out Pikachu for that. So that I can still fly if I want to. But also, like, Bee-Bear will have Surf and the other moves that I need. And Chatot has Defog, so we're good with on that front. You hang out here, Pikachu. I believe in you. Canalave City, my beloved. Yeah, Canalave City is super nice, but I want Milotic right now. And let's switch back to Crobat. Let us... do protector, and then the items. I'm gonna do this because, like, we're already at the bottom here. So let's do Lucky Egg for you. Yes, we switched to Black Sludge. Oh, you know what? No, I need to go back, and do it again. And now let's go to Fist Plate. Fist Plate. Give it to Infernape. So yeah, we got you up front as a clown. Dude, we're gonna beat up this clown right now in front of all of these people. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Ollie. And you got... Did he have multiple mons? I didn't see if he had multiple mons. Okay, he does. I was gonna say, that's kind of... I feel like he should have definitely had more. If his Mr. Mime's only level 35 and we dealt with other mons just before this where we were seeing level 35. But maybe it's because they had a... Maybe it's because they had Kricketune and they know Kricketune needs the assistance, I guess? I don't know. And then Kadabra. Enjoy this Poison Fang. I'm pretty sure this should knock you out. I also don't know, you know, if I'm thinking about it too, if I'm gonna have Poison Fang, I almost wonder if it makes more sense to just try to go the route of... Does it make sense to go the route of Cross Poison instead? Or do I want to have like the badly poisoning effect of Poison Fang? I kind of like that. Also really don't have any mons for Feebas to knock it out more, but can I see Pokeball White? One Netball, Ultra Ball, Quick Ball, Dust Ball. Okay, so the Quick Ball, Dust Balls work out fine. I'm cool with doing that. Diddly-doo. Oh, sweet berries. Did I not go this way the first time I was here? Oh, I'm a silly goose for that. A spear. And then, I don't know why this went Pineapple? Oh, I have Papa. Well, there's a P in that. That's close enough. I tried my best, and that's what matters. And then Greppa. Greppa's defense lowering, I think? You know what? I'm going to do it this way. Break into rock. Chase. And then let's do this. And we still don't have the ability of using Rock Climb yet, but that's fine. We'll know when to come back later for that. Though I don't remember what's up there, though. I think it's a pretty okay item. I don't remember if it's a vitamin or not. Don't remember. Let's get that come on, Poison Fang. Poison Fang Poison. No, of course not. Well, Brave Bird it is. Ka-chow. Good, good. Oh, and the recoil was minimal. See, I'm also kind of wondering too, do I want to get rid of, in the future, do I want to get rid of Confuse Ray for Protect? Because like, part of me kind of wants to do that, like Protect, and then, you know, holding the Black Sludge. Because I feel like when it comes to like maybe holding like a berry or something, no, because what is it? You don't want to go like Flame Orb for Milotic, I think. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case. That's what we're going to go with. Oh no, you're not somebody I want to have Crobat out front for. Oh no. At least I don't think so, right? Yeah, no, because we got... Well, I can at least Confuse Ray whilst I'm here. Not saying Confuse Ray is bad, but it's inconsistent. It is? I don't know, like, I feel like whenever I get a Crobat, though, like in any game, whenever I have Crobat, it just... Confuse Ray always just seems to be that... It always seems to be, like, the staple move I use for it, though. Wow, that did so little. How much does Brave Bird do against this bad boy? So yeah, I don't know, maybe at some point in the future we'll give up on Confuse Ray. But I feel like if I'm also going to have anything too, maybe instead of that, we go with, wow, I almost just tried to use Poison Fang on it. Okay, but Quick Attack was enough. Delicious. And, you know, we're not doing this. To the nape. And I'm going with a Fernape because, like, a part of me wants to go with, Gabite, but I don't want to find out that, oh, nope, it's freaking Levitate, so waste a turn. Not in the mood to deal with that. Did you only have the 2, or do you have 3? Yes. 3? 3. I mean, I guess if this is what the guy was wanting to do, but yeah, no, I think I'm gonna give either Protect or Roost to Crobat. Especially having a, like, it actually would make sense to me, like, thinking out loud. Like, Poison Fang, Brave Bird, Quick Attack, and Roost. I said, for me, that I feel like that makes sense just because it's like Quick Attack to finish off if it's literally on, like, a sliver. And then, you know, you get Brave Bird or then Roost, and then with Roost also, it's like, well, it's also, you know, badly poisoned, so we can kind of... You know, you can use that to wait it out and get the knockout that way. And we do this. Sweet. Speed is a ninja's best weapon. Dude, I mean, my Crobat is jolly. I absolutely believe that's something I can do. Roost sounds better. That's what I was thinking also, yeah. But I kind of want to... Like, I don't know, do I want to, like, get rid of Confuse Ray for Bite until we get to either towards the end, or once we're done with, like, the actual Platinum itself, and then we go to, Battle Revolution? Or do I want to have it to where, like, I kind of go back and forth on, like, doing, like, Battle Revolution and then, like, post-game stuff? Because I think once at least I get my mons to 50, I can start doing stuff in Battle Revolution. I don't know when I want to do that. Also, this is going to be... I won't say it'll feel like a pointless Brave Bird, but, like, man, I mean, what, it would probably take, like, 3 Quick Attacks to get that thing knocked out. And then Poison Fang ain't going to do as much as you'd like. Sweet, 43. Yeah, look at that. 112 for attack, but 165 for speed at level freaking 43. Thing is going to be outspeeding everybody. Yeah, we'll keep it at Crobat still. So let's go get our Milotic. Which, now that I think about it, part of me... Well, you know, I'll just save and then we'll... we have escape ropes. Yeah, we'll be alright. But I don't have any repels. I'm pretty sure I do not. Nope. I'm going to quickly go to that Pokemon Center and get that. We are doing that. We are not playing no games with freaking trying to do that whole thing. Oh wait, no. Do they have a Pokemon? I don't think they have a mart here. What is it? This building? Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, Ultra Pisses to repels, yes. Oh, I mean, you know, and I'm back to the amount that I had earlier. Yeah, let's just go 50, why not? I don't want to have to buy any more the rest of the game. It's a good thing Crobat is the same speed bracket Mewtwo and Jolteon. Yes, it is a delight. And initially I wasn't going to go. Like I said, Jolly was not my intended nature. It was actually Adamant. But I think it's something that with Battle Revolution I might find myself appreciating more. Like, the power would be nice, but I think being able to ensure plenty of times, because like they actually have like competitive movesets as well in that, along with items and everything else. I think it's something I'm gonna appreciate more, is having the advantage of hitting first and also being able to hitting first and then also having the chance to be able to heal to maybe, you know, lose the flying typing if it's important. Like going against, I mean, speaking of freaking Jolteon, I mean, maybe like that. Let us also, oh yeah, now that we're here, Black the Pell, the Whiphail. Oh yeah, that's right, I probably should teach it to somebody first, huh? That makes sense. Let's do Strength. Retain Strength, yes. I should have a move slot available on Bibarel. Cut, Rock Smash, yeah. Water Gun and Rollout, yeah. Crap, do you have Surf? I think Bibarel has Surf. Right? Cut, run. Okay, so no, we do not, because yeah, I was using Pikachu for it before. But now we can for the moment. Because like I said, I kind of need everybody for this. And goodbye, rollout. Those competitive sets really come out in round 2, especially. Yes, dude, it does. And it's fun, but also infuriating. But that's why you play the game, though. I will say, man, just trying to do this, like, the 100 battle streak. I think, I got in the 70s the last time I tried doing it. And it was great, but, dude, then I lost, and I was like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to be able to play this game again. I was so mad. There's no way. No, I couldn't have been here already. I thought there was a hidden item in, like, this first area, this first section. Huh. I guess I'll just collect this rare candy then. Oakley Dokley. And now, was it, there's a, oh, am I thinking of here? Oh, what the, what? The fog is so thick ahead, I can't, I was able to, okay. Isn't that, this is the area where I'm supposed to be able to get it, right? Am I thinking, oh, you know what, no, am I thinking of the wrong area? Yeah, I think maybe I'm thinking of the wrong area. Last guy will legit use legendaries against you, specifically Scarfed Kyogre. Yeah, that's never fun. See, like, that's like another reason why I would kind of want Confuse Ray on it. No, if I go this way, I think that literally just takes you, like, to there. I could have sworn I was able to go to the area with Milotic by now. You know what else could be a good side-by-side playthrough with Sun and Moon? We could both just talk mad-ish during the thousands of cutscenes. Oh yeah, no, I remember us talking about that. This would be the next one to just have all the problems with. Thank you for letting me through without having an encounter. But yeah, I could have sworn that I was able to get to that area, unless they literally just want you to do the other stuff first, which is annoying, but whatever. If I have to, then I have to. I could have sworn we were able to do this right now. Shucks. Okay, well then I guess we will wait till we get freaking... well, I guess I'll go back to Canalave City and do this whole freaking thing. I really could have sworn we were able to go down there. Those dadgum freaking unskippable scenes. Yeah, that was definitely like, yeah. Well, it kind of sucks when they came out too. Like when Gen 7, I think, was the first generation to come out where I was an adult. Or was that Ultra Sun and Moon? I think it was Sun and Moon. Like I was full grown by then, so I was just like, yeah, I think I don't want to say my criticism. Well, my criticisms kind of did become a little bit different when it comes to the games. But I also still like have that simple mentality though when it comes to games as well, where I can still just enjoy something if it's fun enough. But that one was definitely like, I was like, I did find myself like, I did not want to listen to what people were talking about. Because I think it also, like, when it, like, comparing it to, like, this game when they, you know, when they have the things that they do, it's more so for, like, lore and, like, good story. But then you get like Sun and Moon is like, it's supposed to be the story, but it doesn't feel like for all the stuff that you talk about, it doesn't feel like as important as the stuff that you get in like some of these earlier games. I also need a sip of water. Hopefully it wasn't too much sound that came from that. I know, like, personally, I hate listening to people freaking chew. That is my least favorite thing. I hate it so much, and I know that I get it. It's definitely, like, from my mom, and I will live, but, like, my goodness. Like, if I can hear somebody chewing, it just... It hits my ear. And it's like the first thing I want to do is I want to just be like, I have to get up and go. It's the only thing I ever want to do. First time you go to the second island, I got so pissed. 10 minutes of wham on the boat. Then Hat Girl stops me and won't shut up. And then Tan Oak. Honestly, don't know what they say because I just turned my brain off. Yeah, I think I did have a point where I'm like, oh yeah, well, I found myself button mashing, and I didn't mind that I was button mashing, which is not good. Should not finding yourself being okay with just button mashing, unless it's a game. I mean, granted, I'm doing that right now, but like, I mean, how many times have people seen how freaking everybody knows how Platinum story goes? There's a big boom, and it's all like the fishies got hurt, and that's not cool, and now you gotta go help the fishies. Had someone sitting next to me at the bar sucking his finger and smacking his lips loud enough for the entire restaurant to hear. Oh, I would have left. I wouldn't have even stayed, and I would have probably looked at the guy behind the bar, looked at him, and I would have been like, I can't, no. I noticed that the older I get, the more random noises I make when I get up. Oh, yeah. Isn't that like a Family Guy bit where he's like, alright, I'm just gonna sit here and make dad noises. And he's just like, and like does that, like, the licking teeth thing. He just, like, just all that stuff, and I'm just like, oh, Peter, stop. It's like, dude, no, like, we don't need this. Hey, old dude and kids. It's like, whoa, random dad noises, yeah. But I mean, dude, everybody knows exactly what you're talking about, though, when they say it. Try to join you as soon as we can. Shush, Dawn. Like, you're fine, but like, just shut up, Dawn. Yeah, I mean, just you're an okay character, but your attitude at the beginning of the game still rubs me the wrong way. He showed up last night, left immediately. He was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was like, "Good." You left. Yeah, no, just I'm so glad, like, I don't have that really, like, in life, but like, yeah, no, I think like the most I really have is like, yeah, no, I think the worst offender right now in my life is my wife. And it's like, I don't know, I'm a con, and like, because I'll get up and go, and she's like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just I could hear you chewing," and she's just like, "Oh, okay," and I'm like, no, like, you didn't do anything wrong. Trust me, this is all on my end. This is just me, being me. Also, verify we have Crobat up front. Good. Yeah, I still think I want Gabite to be my first one to 48. We're gonna have the Chompies soon. Soon we will have the Chompies. Yeah, because we still have, the team still the way that it is. Back when Family Guy was still kind of funny, but you could definitely see in the decline by that point. Yeah, well, and it really sucks too, like, now more than ever, where, like, I can understand, like, South Park's criticism when they did the whole, like, it's like, oh, it's just, like, with this, and it's, like, it's just two random things together, and I'm like, what? It's not always like that. And then I kind of think about it and I'm like, oh, I think like later on, I think it definitely kind of got to be that way. But like back in their early days, they definitely had some like, they definitely had like some great hard hitters. Like I think they started hating on Family Guy way too early. Like they just had like too. It was like a little too quick, where everybody was trying to say that they were just like copycats or whatever. I'm like, I don't know, man. The manatees with the word, yeah, pretty much. Like that's what I was thinking of with it. Where I'm like, I don't know, maybe, but yeah, no. Then thinking about it, I was like, okay, like now I can kind of agree with you guys, but like before, and I was like, I don't know, man. They were still trying to, like, they were doing their own thing, and then people criticized them for doing their own thing. But then also said they're copycats. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I don't think it's like hypocrisy, but I'm like, I don't know, kind of like where that was supposed to all be. It was, but I think they started, like, I think their hate on them was a little too premature, but it made sense in the later years. Like now, I said, I can understand where they're coming from with it. But I think they went way too quick, though, starting it. But that also could just be me. Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Thinking about it. Also, do I have a pen? I do have a stylus here. I'd rather kind of use the stylus right now. So I'm trying to do some stuff. And then Glammeow, yeah, we're gonna bite the Glammeow again. That's the way I'm wanting to go about that. Do 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 do. Right, Poison Fang, we're gonna do fine. Because yeah, I think if I'm gonna have this paired up with Roost, I think I do want Poison Fang over X Scissor. Unless I wanted to go like the, you know, like a crit boosting item route, then I would maybe go for like X Scissor. But I think it makes more sense to just have like an offensive move that has the ability to inflict the badly poison. I kind of want to stick with that. And we'll go Moo Moo Milk. Which I wonder, like, how would Crobat go against consuming that? Because I think they said that it's got holes in its teeth, so it's able to like drink blood. Like, would it try doing that with milk? Or would it be like, no, I know you're supposed to, like, you know, just kind of like sip it. I have no idea. Oh, and that's one of your favorite episodes, by the way. Season 10 was definitely not the best, but man, it had some banger. Cartoon Wars, World of Warcraft. Yeah. Man, Bear Pig. I'm super cereal. Oh, man, Bear Pig. Yeah, because, like, dude, like, for me, like, I stopped watching Family Guy, or not Family Guy, it's South Park just so long ago now. But I mean, I don't know. But I've also stopped watching. I mean, I stopped watching TV in general. I can't say I stopped watching one thing. I just like it's weird when I see commercials now. And I get like there are some people who are like, yeah, man, it's weird. I actually kind of like miss commercials. I don't think I miss commercials. There's parts of it that I can definitely see why people would miss it. But I think now the only ones that I miss are the ones from, like, growing up. Dude, I think, like, what was, I don't know, was there, I don't remember what the name of the episode was where they, what is it, where they do the whole thing where they consume food the other way. And, like, that ends up working. I think my wife, that was, like, one of the episodes where she, like, randomly popped in to, like, just kind of see, like, something I was watching. And she was like, oh, what's going on in this? And I was like, oh, hun, you're not going to think this is funny. She was like, well, what's going on in it? And I think it was just at the part where, like, it was the first time that, like, you know, Cartman showed that it was, like, you know, it could happen. And she was just like, what did he just do? And I was like, oh, it's a whole thing. And she was like, no, I saw what he just did. Why and how? And I'm like, again, hun, you had to be here for the first half to understand what's going on here. And she was just like, this show is disgusting. I don't understand how you think this is funny. And I'm like, I mean, I was like, the idea is just so outlandish. How do you not? How do you not kind of laugh at it? I don't know. Alrighty, there we go. And we're gonna still keep Crobat in the front for the moment, but he's definitely not gonna be staying, or yeah, he's not gonna be staying there for crazy long. And now let's go and party it up with Dawn for a minute. And I guess if we're gonna be at Twin Leaf, we can go say hi to Mom. Yeah, that whole episode was, as I said, it was an interesting episode, but like, I don't know. I don't even think I know, like, yeah, and like it's like thinking like just about how like I've really like stopped watching TV. I'm trying to think of like what even is like a show that I remember wanting to be like, I need to keep an eye on like when the next new episode of something comes out is. Cause I'm trying to think of like which one that would have been. Cause I know it wasn't like super. Cause that was 2020, so that was 6 years ago. But there was something else recently where I was like, oh, you know, like episode's about to premiere. Was it Penguin? It might have been Penguin. Cause I think the wife and I, we were watching. Oh, dude, I didn't watch Fallout. No, yeah, did not watch Fallout at all. Because I remember, I think it might have been Penguin was like the last show that we like, every episode we were like, oh hey, we gotta, you know, or it's like, was it? I think it's like, my wife still had like a specific day off of work, so like that would be like, we knew like the Penguin episode would come out on like Sunday night or something, and we would then like on Monday or Tuesday evening we would then like watch the new episode. I think that might have been one of the last shows that we were like, we kept up on like the newest episode, which also like the way that show ended too, like dude, we hated how it ended, because we hated it, but I was impressed though. I was like, wow, they actually did that. And my wife was mad. She was like, you seriously got me liking this character just to do this? And I was like, yeah. Do you watch The Chosen? I don't think I even know what The Chosen is. What is The Chosen? The Chosen. The Chosen. Drama series. Nah. There's not too many, yeah, man, there's not really, like, too many, yeah, well, I also don't, you know, that's usually not my, my kind of jam when I'm watching, like, shows. I mean, shoot, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, she would probably like it. I mean, yeah, no, like, we watched, like, that. I think what was another show that we were watching together? Oh, she wanted to watch, Alien Earth. And I liked the first episode. I was like, okay, they kind of seemed like they got something going on with this first episode. But then once the episodes just kept going, I didn't mean to give you the conflab, but just give you the black sludge. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, I liked watching the first episode. And then the second episode, I was like, oh no, I think it's starting to, I was like, I think it's starting to lose me a little bit. You know what? I kind of want to keep it Crobat. I'm going to keep it Crobat just for this next battle, but I'm going to put Infernape up as my number 2 slot. Because Infernape is the one I'm going to be leveling up after this. Username checks out. Chapters of the Chosen? Never mind, that's a Dragon Quest game. Dragon Quest. Which was, I think I have one of those on PlayStation 2. I don't remember which one it is. But I think I remember trying playing it a little bit, and there was just something about it where I was like, I don't think I'm in the mood for this. But what is it? I think I had Final Fantasy 12 or 13 on PS2 that I was also like, I don't think I'm really going to try playing this. Maybe it was 12. I don't know, I could go look at it. But it's weird because like I love Kingdom Hearts, which is a game that I intend to try playing at some point on this channel. But like, dude, I just know like when it comes to like Kingdom Hearts, also that's one of those where like the fan base is I think the right word to use is dedicated to that whole thing. But like, and I love it too. Like I'm super into it in a lot of ways, but. I don't know if I'm on that level of it. Well, Grip of the Rapture, you're probably thinking of Dragon Quest 7? Maybe Smash. I don't know. That makes, I mean, I think it's got, like, for some reason, like, the ING part of it is, like, what's sticking out to me. Also, I'm gonna quick attack Lamia just in case Earthquake would not one-shot it, but I wouldn't imagine it's gonna one-shot it anyways. See, look at this. I've already got some sweet synergy going on with 2 of my mons. You know what I just thought about too is I almost used Vaporeon. If I would have used Vaporeon, I actually would have had a really sweet combination of mons. I could have tried going with a whole I mean, what is it? So like just looking at what I had here, if I would have gone for that with Water Absorb, I could have had like Pikachu could use Surf freely, and then with Pikachu having Discharge, I could have had, you know, have Garchomp out and it would have been able to use it freely, and then Garchomp's Earthquake, I would have Crobat to go about that freely. Like there would have been so many I could have had so many combinations. I mean, I didn't do that, but that's what I could have done. But then I didn't. Also, I think I want it to be on here. Yeah, because we could see that. Alright, Revenge of the Perugly. This is the end for Only Rapture. I think I watched I think it was the original Left Behind, like the 90s, early 2000s version of it. No, wait, it was 2006 when Nick Cage, because Nick Cage also did Knowing, but I watched like the first Knowing. But I watched it as a kid and I was like, I have no idea entirely what's going on right now. But I mean, it was interesting. Really, that didn't knock out. I don't know why. I wish that like Dragon Claw would have been a Dragon Claw for me. Like, and I thought about it like forever essentially. Like why Dragon Claw was not a high crit dragon move. That made sense to me that they could have done that with it, and I think it would have made sense to do that. You know, I didn't mind. I didn't mind Left Behind. And then I think they did a continuation of it, but like people kind of didn't care about it for some reason. But I was like, but when you want to like see like the continuation of the story, but I think it was like, well, like the first half is kind of like the part where everybody gets kind of excited about. Or cause flinch. Crap, I don't know what that's in response to. Okay, yeah, Left Behind, that's the name. Or cause flinch. Oh, did it really hurt yourself in confusion? Oh, now we gotta... Oh, or cause flinch. Oh, with Dragon Claw? You know what, back in the day, maybe I could see that working. Come on, please get a crit. Ah, biscuits. Do you like Gym Leader Rourke and his dad Byron? Oh yeah, no, that's pretty neat. I mean, I remember watching that episode in the anime where they were like, you know, doing all that, you know, where they had like the whole thing with them together, like his Rampardos and his Bastiodon supposed to be doing the whole thing that they had going on, which I still thought for me as a kid, like it bothered me that it kind of seemed like he was using Iron Defense like offensively. And I was just like, I don't know if I like that that's how they go about that, but it's what they're doing. And I don't know if I like it. Have you seen Pokemon Diamond and Pearl anime? Oh yeah, I've seen it. Confusion of Scarlet and Violet makes my blood hurt. Confusion of Scarlet and Violet make my... I don't even think I remember really... I can't think of too many times where I think I had to really deal with confusion. Can we please hit? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, Infernape, I'm disappointed in you. Like, come on, Infernape, man. What are you... I think that's the first time Infernape's been knocked out. That was... I mean, that was the thing that happened. That was sad. I am sad. Advert Tower Tycoon Homer. It had been a long time since I'd seen that. Super long time since I saw that. Let's go. Give him a Thunderbolt. At least Confusion in Gen 9 is 33. 33? Yikes. And it was a Bronzor. Yeah, that was pretty pathetic. But I love it. I love that is... I mean, it's got the Psychic typing, and I just got... Dude, the fact that I got so unlucky with those freaking rolls, man. Should have rolled. Let's... Are you gonna fake me out? You're probably gonna fake me out, right? Oh, no, you slashed. Don't crit. Thank you. Oh. Oh, okay. Earthquake. Oh, no. And I wanted Gabite to get all the experience on this bit. But I don't think that's really possible. Yeah. Ambipom, Crobat, Pikachu, Chatot. Let's... You know, I'm gonna go Ambipom. Because next turn I can just fake out. And it'll be a knockout there. I love using... every time that I use... actually, you know, the last time I think I used Ambipom was... Last time I used Ambipom was in... Heart Gold, I believe? And yeah, no, it did wonders there. Loved it a ton. Gabite. I would have liked for you to have gotten all the experience, but I understand why you couldn't. And it's so funny too. Ben Lurkin. Oh hell yeah, Panda. Panda's just been watching us from behind the bushes. Rock down front, easy to catch. Yeah, but like, it's like, I love how like Perugly, it's like, yeah, you don't really see it like used in competitive because there's not really like much like crazy use for it. But then you get it like in this game, and it is just, I mean, it is a monster. Let's go fly. So now we'll go here. Now we can go and try to harass Barry a little bit. Pretty bird. Oh, that's everyone. Pit paralysis attract. Wake up immediately. Dude, yeah, that's like something too where that just happened in this game where I like put something to sleep and then next turn it woke up and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then Panda says, everyone slap that like button. I don't think I really hear slap being used for that often. But I think I'm a fan. So let's see, we need B-Barrel. You hang out there. I don't technically need Pikachu. But do I want to have multiple of... Oh, I think the wife is home now, but she's being all silent. Do I want to... No. Well, you know what? No, because I am going to do that anyways. So let's do this. Because there's a chance I might catch a couple of... I'm going to catch a couple of Feebas. You know, if we end up getting the chance of finding them. Which actually, I hate to say it, but like, I think for the time that it is... I'm going to get to the area where we get Feebas, and I think that's where I'm going to end up starting this back up, is we'll start by getting Feebas. Sadly, that's going to have to be the way to go. Because I have to work tomorrow, because I am like all of you. I am a normal person that does a job and has to earn the monies. And, I mean, that's just fun, isn't it? And we're going to also put... Max Repel up at the tippy freaking top. There we go. Back in my day, sand attacks were devastating. No? Nah. Have you seen Lucario? Oh, dude, I got Lucario in the mystery. I mean, it's over there. I can't reach for it right now. But yeah. Oh yeah, I think the last time I streamed, I think I was showing off the movies I had. The Job Club, everyone's favorite club. Everyone's favorite. Oh yeah, we need to clear out this. Oh, fudge. I put away Chat's Hot, and I wanted it for Defog. Do I need... Yeah, there we go. Green Shard. Of course. Of course. He was, like, the most important character in that whole shebang. Oh, you know what I just realized, too? That, like, even if I tried to do the whole thing with finding Feebas now, it kind of wouldn't matter, because I think it changes daily. So it wouldn't matter if I found it now. Like, I'd have to find it again.
Ooh.
Hello.
I'm surprised you're still awake.
I'm getting ready to end it here.
I was gonna say it's almost 9.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, I still wake up at 4. I mean, that's 7 hours. I do fine on 7 hours.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like, to see you.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're getting ready to go do meal prepping and stuff, right?
Nope.
Ah, crap.
What?
I was busy talking to you and I missed my catch. We could have found out if that was Feebas or not. Oh, and you got people saying hi.
Hello.
She's giving the dog butt pats right now. Booty pat, booty pat, booty pat. And he is so happy to have booty pats. I say don't go too aggressive with him though.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
He got mad because I stopped.
He is, dude. This guy, he's so needy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny too when she's giving him attention, or when she's giving him attention, like then all of a sudden he'll just go like straight to me and he's like, but I'd rather have it from you. And I'm like, no, go to her. Like, I'm busy right now. But he's like,
it made me look like I went to work with pants I left on the ground.
oh, are you just like super fuzzy?
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. He jumped up on my lap while I was sitting at the dining room table eating breakfast.
Yeah.
And he like imprinted but the entire left leg in his fur. And I didn't notice it till I was about to leave and I was like, dang it, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, that's why like I try, like if I'm wearing anything, especially if I'm wearing black, you cannot have them on you.
I'm in red and I didn't realize how much like even just
well, those pants are kind of Velcro-y a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. Do I believe Riley? I don't know. Well, because Riley descended from Sir Aaron. Probably. Did you ever watch Lucario and the Mystery of Mew?
No, that was one of the ones I wanted to see.
Yeah, well, I mean, you and I just need to do like we just need to do a movie marathon.
We honestly do.
We do.
Because I only watched the first couple movies because that I was allowed to watch. Because like they used to run Pokemon on CW for kids, but then they stopped, and then when that stopped, I stopped watching it because we didn't have cable.
When did they stop?
That stopped, I want to say it was like mid-2000s. Because it was whenever CW Kids ended.
Well, yeah, because what is it? Well, they were doing...
They went off air, and then it stopped showing cartoons.
Oh, yeah, like, well, are you thinking of Kids WB?
Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah,
I was like, that's what you're thinking of.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Kids WB yourself.
Yeah.
That's from the first... I remember they had that promo in the first movie.
I was gonna say, I used to watch it on there. And I used to watch Crypto the Superdog on there, too. I used to get up at 7 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, no, there was the CW. I think it was... Oh, no, that was called 4Kids TV. That's what you're thinking of.
I was gonna say,
you're thinking
whatever it was on it was like on Channel 4.
Yeah, no, so...
We only had 10 channels growing up.
Yeah, no,
TV,
4Kids TV had... Because they were also, like, they had just started doing advanced battles, I think.
Yeah.
Or, like, they were just about to finish doing, like, the Gen 2 stuff. Like, you know, Orange Islands or whatever else. But yeah, no, because that was around that time. Because that was also like Viva Pinata era too.
Yeah.
Which,
I remember that.
yeah, well, and that was supposed to. They were also supposed to have a Banjo Kazooie show that was going to be done like by the same people,
Yeah.
and they ended up not doing it. And it was super sad.
Well, it was also weird too because like, it was also around the same time I was watching Danny Phantom for the first time. But I like.
You were watching it that late?
No, it might not have been that late. I might be getting time confused. I'm really, really bad with like.
Remembering like points in your life or whatever.
Yeah, and then people think I'm lying because I misremember it wrong and they remember it correctly. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm just like, my memory is that bad.
I remember things because of movies being released at like certain times. Like for me, it's like I can remember like 2003 was The Incredibles, 2006 was Cars. Like that's where like my head goes. I think Bug's Life was like 94, 95, or 90, maybe 96.
Because I remember watching.
No, it was.
I remember watching Danny Phantom at my grandmother's house, but I remember finishing it fully when we moved into the new house. And I think at that point I was in high school because I missed some of the episodes. I used to watch the rerun on that like Nicktoon thing or whatever.
Wait, what the hell? Talking about tasting people. We had a homeless person sneak into one of our buildings and start smoking crack. Oh, golly jeepers. That's an interesting freaking work day, I'll tell you what. He's a security guard.
Oh.
So that makes sense.
That
It does make sense. That's not a great thing, but that makes sense. I should really stop fishing and I should go to sleep. But I want to see a fee bass. But I also I've never actually attempted to get a fee bass in this game before. And what sucks about it is that it's only in this area, and it only spawns in 4 tiles, and it changes what tiles it'll spawn in every day. It is a chore to get this thing. Like what I most likely will end up trying to do is I'll try to get like a female one. I'll try to get a female one and then maybe just breed it. But like, my goodness. I also need to find a mon because I kind of want it to have Mirako. But I don't know what mon to breed it with to get Mirako. Or at least not off the top of my head. Oh yeah, no, if you want to be able to use a taser, you have to actually be tased at least once yourself. And I think when you do like the yearly... I don't know if the yearly training, if you have to do it every time, or if it's like at least once in your life you have to get it done.
Like that? What?
He still demands your attention.
No, he looked at me, he like, it was such an intense stare. It was weird.
Oh, did you let him out when you got home?
No, I gotta read
Oh, you gotta do that at some point? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He looked like a skinny Santa Claus. Aww. Well, shucks.
This is what you needed.
This is what Santa does in his off season? Is that what you're saying? We definitely need to go and get him groomed sometime soon. Oh my Atlanta. Oh my, wow, what luck. We find a fee bass and it's a female. How convenient is that?
I don't know what that means.
See the fishy?
Yes.
That's the fee bass, the one that I was showing you. That's like 1 in 4, you know, it's like 4 tiles in this whole area and it changes. And I was saying I need a female. So it's female. Look at that. All the criteria has been met. Quick ball that shit. The luck. As I'm talking about how I need to call it a day. Oh crap. Hold on a second. Sorry. Just a little bit. Twist and shout. There we go. And we did it. Man, so skinny Santa Claus though. It is a shabby and ugly Pokemon. However, it is very hardy and can survive on little water. So sad. And hurtful.
The other show I remember watching?
Gentle, no.
I remember watching, I saw the first run of One Piece, but I wasn't, like, super into it. And then I also watched, like, most of the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hell yeah.
Animes was on WB for Kids.
I remember it being on, but I never actually watched it myself.
I watched some of them, up until, like, the newest stuff.
I think somebody said when they got on bikes, that's when they stopped watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just like,
then,
alright.
What else did I used to watch on there? They had some old superhero reruns. I remember watching like Spider-Man and stuff on there. I remember.
Did they?
I think it was.
I don't think 4Kids had that.
Unless I'm getting that confused with ABC.
Yeah, no, because Warner Brothers was DC.
Okay.
So yeah, you wouldn't have seen that there.
So it was probably ABC.
You would have
There
probably
used to be,
seen
like,
Batman
Jetix
Beyond.
or something on there too.
That one may have had Spider-Man, but no, you would have
Yeah.
watched like Batman
But it
Beyond
was,
on
like,
CW Kids.
Really old Spider-Man. It was like Spider-Man and Friends or something.
Oh, so like the 60s?
Yeah, and it had like Starfire in it and everything. Or wasn't that Starfire? I thought it was Starfire.
No,
too.
no, Starfire's DC.
Yeah, who was the lady that was in yellow in that part of like Spider-Man and Friends?
Yellow for Spider-Man? I stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh! After Battle City. To me, that's where the show ends. Oh, you heard One Piece? Yeah, no, that I got to like the 50s when it came to One Piece. I think I got to like 52 or 53.
My exposure to One Piece was the WB for Kids dub, and that's apparently like the worst way to watch it.
Yeah, he eats
So-
some gum.
The best rap though. I
Oh
love
yeah,
the
no, the
opening
intro
rap.
scene was the
The
shit.
intro thing is
Loved
amazing.
it. But yeah, and then there was the dubbing, which it was it because like there was so much they had to change about it too.
Well,
Like it was
they had to
just
censor it for American kids.
oh yeah.
It's really weird how
Oh,
they did that with a lot of anime. Like Sailor Moon is technically for adults, but they like censored it to make it for kids. Cause that was one of the ones we used to watch too. Amanda was like obsessed with Sailor Moon.
Well, and
She
like,
wanted to marry the mask, whoever the mask dude was, Tuxedo Mask.
but you, my job here is done. But you didn't do anything. I, Team 4 Star, I think just started doing a parody for that show.
Oh really? I
Yeah.
should send a link to
You,
Amanda.
I was gonna say, cause well, I don't know if she'll laugh at it. You won't. You won't laugh at
No,
it.
I probably won't.
But I love how it was because like they were supposed to have like the one I guess they were supposed to be lesbians, but like they couldn't do that. It being like aimed toward kids, so they like tried to say they were cousins or something. But it was really weird because there were like the undertones and like whatever else with it. So people were like, "You guys kind of made it worse."
Did you know Sailor Moon canonically is stronger than Goku?
I think I remember hearing something about that, but I remember it being kind of silly. Why?
She's like actually like she's literally resurrected people before. She's
Yeah.
can travel through space and everything. Like and super strong and like she gets her powers from like the level of friendship and love she has with people, and also like something about the crystals inside planets she could pull from them, and like literally all the planets across the galaxy she can like draw on their power and stuff. Like she's crazy.
Man,
Honestly.
what is up with everybody just always getting things stolen from them, man? Getting Yu-Gi-Oh cards stolen.
I got my DS stolen once.
Mine was stolen in high school. Yours was stolen when you were on a DC trip.
No, I was in New York. We
Oh,
at
New
the
York.
Day Parade, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to watch my cousin. I wasn't watching everything else, and yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Sailor Moon, Team 4. Yeah, I was just telling her that. Yeah, they just started parodying it. There's a lot of fictional characters stronger than Goku, lol. I saw bits and pieces of it. I did see the final battle where Yugi summons a monster that's stronger than infinity. There'd be pirates. Hey, yarg. But man, oh my gosh, it's almost 9 o'clock. How long have I been doing this?
I don't know, but you should go to bed.
I know, but
Don't put
that's
yourself in
the
danger.
responsible thing to do, and I
I know.
hate responsibility.
You're gonna hate
Dude,
yourself.
I really did like having the 2 weeks where I kind of didn't have to worry about much. Although I still didn't like stay up late. There was, I think the longest I actually stayed up was New Year's with you.
Yeah, well, and tomorrow we're gonna go see,
We gotta go see a movie
yeah,
that
it's
she wants to go
Sunday.
see.
We're gonna go see David. I'm excited for it. I hope the music is actually good. 'Cause
Wait,
some people have heard, I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard some of the music in the movie is actually really good. And I've heard other people say it's actually really forgettable. So like, I don't know. But there's a sing-along version in the theater, and I wouldn't mind going to that. But I think DJ would lose his mind.
Of course, you would want to go to a sing along. Oh, son of a biscuit!
But to be honest, I don't
Wasn't paying
think I
attention.
can sing along because I haven't actually seen it yet.
Well, that's the point of the sing-along, is they have the lyrics up so you can see it.
I love that some of the theaters are doing that now ever since K-pop Demon Hunters. They're like,
Well,
yeah.
no, they're mostly doing it because of freaking the Wizard of Oz.
Well, no, because like...
Or Wicked.
Oh yeah, Wicked too.
Well, no, they had other movies. They had in the past, like, they had, like, re-releases where they did sing-alongs.
It's just a lot more common now, even for new releases, which is crazy.
And they have to kind of do it now because people were literally getting in fights in Wicked showings because people would just randomly start singing in the middle of it. And people are like, can you theater kids, like, shut the hell up? I'm trying to watch a movie. And they're like, shut up. This movie is meant for us. It's not for you. You're a fake fan. It's like, come on, man. I'm like 70. I was there, like, when this shit was coming out.
What? For, like, Wicked?
Yeah, like, because, you know, like, old people remember, like, you know, when Wizard of Oz was, like, coming out and stuff. But the theater kids were like, no, this is not for you. And they're like, I promise you, child, this is for us.
I will say,
like,
theater
get outta
kids
here.
are amazing people, especially individually, but when you get them together,
But in numbers, oh, they're like sand people.
it's too much. They're fantastic individually, but together, they're a force.
Peace out, Cub Scouts. For Pitt. Pitt's got a skedaddle. Also, this is probably one of the last Feebasses that I can get. What is this one? Brave Nature?
Did you see?
Their nature suck.
Did you see the new containers I got?
I did, and I'm wondering how much those cost.
$7.99
Each.
But they
Each.
needed big ones to meal prep.
Mm.
And you know I'm not wrong.
I don't know. But I will say I do have to be responsible. I don't like it. But I gotta pull a pitch chance, and I myself will have to leave. What's today? Monday? So tomorrow we're doing stuff on it, so I'm not gonna be on tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going for Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday and David. Which we gotta find out what the showings for that is, so we need to figure out which. So we need to see which one we need to do first, the tacos or the movie.
Well,
because depending on what I still have to. Well, we'll talk about it in a second. I'm wrapping it up here anyways. So, we'll talk about it. So yeah, so they said Death Note was worth. They said Death Note won't work on Goku because he's a Super Saiyan. Yeah, it only works on humans. Oh yeah, well him being a Saiyan, yeah, I guess if it only works on humans. The setup for that fight was some. Oh crap! I gotta look and see what that's all about. Speaking of Sailor Moon, Team Fortress just made parody of it. There's a lot of fictional characters from the Goku. I saw bits and pieces of it. I did see the fun about it where Yugi summons a monster strong in Infinity. Calling it malarkey. They said Death Note won't work on Goku because he's a Saiyan. Makes sense to me. Setup for that fight was some malarkey, but I enjoyed it. That's actually sound logic. Yeah, the logic is sound. Off to the bar now. An executive producer for John Wick bought my drinks. Oh, hopefully she's on. It's a she. Hello. Yeah, he summoned the knights and goes, their attacks bounce off each other forever, and now the other guy's attacks, and it's just more than infinity. I was like, high school, and I was just laughing. Like, that is just like, that's actually sounds like malarkey power creep. Also, wow, like 17 people. I appreciate everybody like actually coming and hanging out in here today.
You're actually getting pushed because you came up on my Play Next thing.
Well, I would hope that I would come up on your play next.
Yeah, I know. You came up, I was like, I heard your voice. I leave it playing while I'm at work.
Oh, you do that? Oh,
yeah.
I cannot have play next on. Oh, that kills me.
Your video came on, and I was like froze for a second. I'm like, is that my husband?
You just look around.
And then I looked at the video. I'm like, oh, it pushed your video to me.
You look around. Who the hell is that? Joined your Discord. Oh, hell yeah, dude. But yeah, no, I appreciate everybody that came to hang out today. I appreciate anybody who's left a like. Not mandatory, but it is appreciated. And yeah, if you guys are wanting to see more Platinum, and like I had made mention earlier too, I'm gonna be doing Battle Revolution with the team that we're using in here, Which, I mean, it sounds like a hodgepodge team, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. It's gonna be a good time. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, it's gonna be Tuesday, wifey day. Wednesday, I think is going to be more DK64. Thursday will be either platinum or trying to get closer to the end of DK64. Friday, I want to try it to be a multiplayer game, and like on Switch or something, maybe like Smash Brothers or Mario Kart. And then Saturday, oh shoot, actually, Renegade, I'm probably gonna have to talk to you about Saturday.
Why? What are we doing Saturday?
Well, my sister's party for her kid.
I'm not gonna be there.
You won't be able to.
Yeah. I gotta
So Saturday we're gonna have to talk about that because I got well, you know what? I don't know. I gotta figure out.
Saturday night. That's fine.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is I probably would have to do it Saturday evening if we did it.
I don't mind having a day of prayer. That's fine.
Yeah, so I gotta figure that out. But that'll be
Actually, I might reorganize our kitchen.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Questions for later. So yeah, appreciate everybody that's hung out. And yeah, I mean, like Alexander, mentioned also joining Discord. I do have a Discord if y'all want to hang out there. I'm gonna be trying to do more in there in the near future. So, yep. So yeah, no, it's 9:05. I gotta stop. I'll just stream something else on my own if we can't do it. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But it's stuff that I'm doing with like my side of the family, and I don't get to do stuff with them. Not so much I don't get to, but I don't really have like. There's not too much we get to do on that side, and it's one of my. It's my sister's birthday, but also her daughter's birthday is within the same week, so it's mostly for her. So. I definitely know. Well, I get paid on Friday, so that's when I'm gonna try to do that. And she's fun. She's got the autistic, and autism. Yeah,
they call it touch of autism.
Okay, yeah, but
you're saying it wrong, but you got the spirit.
I'm trying, dagnabbit. But she loves things that make noise. That is her big thing, so I gotta find something that makes noise. And she likes things that roll. She likes things that rolls and makes noise. So I gotta work in that. Yeah, hello, Bubby. Oh yeah, you probably need to go out, don't you? Yeah, whatever. Alright. But yes, I'll see you guys a little bit later. And oh gosh, and I definitely need to end it soon because he is making me smell his breath. He is just in my face. So yes. Enjoy the end kitty scream. Appreciate everybody. Yes, Panda. W stream absolutely. Cars roll and make noise. She actually did like the remote. She actually did like the remote control.
Yeah, she loved the Hello Kitty one I had gotten her cousin.
But yes, goodbye everybody.
I got that at Five Below.
Oh yeah, the car.
Five Below, yeah.
For shizzle. But yes, goodbye everybody. They say goodbye to you too.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
The beautiful kitty end screen.